This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. Today's show, I want to talk about an article that I came across in the Daily Mail. Absolutely ridiculous, absolutely obscene that a person photographed an image of a chemtrail in the sky. And the headline reads, "The most beautiful clouds you've ever seen. Japanese photographer tweets incredible plane rainbows." And then they push off the chemtrails and call them contrails. They say contrails are a result of combustion leaving the plane's engine. But get it close to the sun and it creates a stunning rainbow effect. Oh, look, honey, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a rainbow chemtrail, dumping aluminum, borium, and mercury on all the innocent souls below, causing diseases such as cancer, such as dementia, such as Alzheimer's. Did you know that, honey? Or did you think that those streaks in the sky, which don't resemble real clouds, did you happen to think it was just a sky rainbow? As the sheep, "Oh, what is that up there? Oh, how beautiful. Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture of the chemicals they're dumping us with and talk about how beautiful the sky is." They're chemtrails. This is biological warfare that's been going on since the 70s, since they started dumping chemicals on us. Yet we have people taking photos thinking it's a beautiful thing. And then, of course, we have propaganda news sources like the Daily Mail rolling it out like this is some wonderful, beautiful thing from the sky, that it's not anything that could be harming any of us. When scientists are on record documenting these chemtrails that they call contrails, that claim that they're water vapor. Scientists, doctors, so many people have come forward talking about the damages that is caused from this. The CIA has even had operations such as Operation Project Cloverleaf, which they outright let you know that they were dumping these chemicals on us when they started. And what a coincidence it is when they started this in 1975, that autism has increased 10,000% since then. 10,000%, not 50%, not 100%, 10,000%, which just shows you more and more of the dumbing down of society, because these chemtrails continue to make people docile and stupid and slow, and people are taking pictures mesmerized by it and refuse to believe that their government would be poisoning them or trying to do something to them, such as cause population control, even though they're on record as saying they want to depopulate the world. They're on the record with their Georgia Guidestones saying they want the population under 500 million when they claim that we're at over 7 billion as we speak and growing. When you have Bill Gates, when you have Ted Turner, when you have all of these prominent elitists who run major corporations who are worth billions of dollars, when you have them on record saying that we need to do something about the population, and then, believe it or not, you have people out there who support them. They say, yeah, we do have a population control. We need to do something about it. They're talking about you. They're talking about us, wiping us off the face of the earth. Yeah, we have propaganda garbage newspapers, or quote-unquote newspaper, whatever they want to call themselves, pushing stuff like this as if it's a beautiful thing and it's water vapor from the sky. Yet not only have scientists proved that this causes cancer, that 1 out of 3 seniors get Alzheimer's or dementia as a result of it, that cancer is on the up and up continually from this, that people are dumbed down from this chemical that they're breathing, from this aluminum that they're breathing on a day-to-day basis. Is it okay to breathe aluminum? I don't think so. This geoengineering, this biological warfare that they continue to wage on us, people just refuse to wake up. They refuse to see what they do to us over and over and over. Not just with the chemtrails in the sky, but look at the ingredients on the food that you eat. Look at all of the stuff. They are destroying us through silent warfare, through biological warfare, through putting diseases in mosquitoes from Plum Island and sending them out to create Zika and all these other viruses that they've created. The nonsense refuses to stop because the people refuse to look at the problems and assess them as real, because they're so naive. They would say, how could somebody want to do that? Why would anyone want to do that? They wouldn't do that to us. They would point a finger at a Christian over something. No doubt about that. If there was a debate going on, they'd say, oh, these bigot Christians. But no, your government would never want to do that to you, even though they have the Georgia Guidestones placed right down there in Georgia, talking about what their rules are going to be, their new commandments for us are going to be, and how the population needs to remain under 500 million people. And like I said, it's at 7 billion people. So no, they don't want to wipe people off. They don't look at us as cattle or anything like that. Of course they don't. This is biological warfare. Scientists also on record as talking about how the chemtrails in the sky, these fake clouds that you see, okay, these aren't real clouds. You know what a real cloud looks like? Look up a real cloud and then look up a chemtrail cloud and you'll see the difference. But people are so sound asleep on their devices 24 hours a day, they don't even remember what real clouds look like. They think that these streaks in the sky are clouds. They're chemicals being dropped on our bodies. That's what they are. Don't be so naive to think, why would anyone do that to us? Why do you think they would do it? Total control, unlimited money, unlimited resource, unlimited power. Get rid of the sleeping sheep down there. Why wouldn't they think that way? We're walking, talking zombies for them. Scientists talk about these chemtrails in the sky, and when they make these fake clouds, you know what else it does? It blocks the sun from actually going through it. The sun can't penetrate through it, which causes a lack of vitamin D in the rest of us. Vitamin D deficiency leads to what? It leads to a massive increase in cancer. They are destroying us. And you know what they do to get away with stuff like this? Okay, they point to the word conspiracy theory. They don't answer the questions. They don't solve these. They don't go in front of anyone and talk about these issues. They roll their eyes and they go, sounds like another crazy conspiracy theory. And sadly, the rest of the masses laugh it off and go along with that politician or that person in higher power than they are. And they go, yeah, that person's a judge or that person's an appointed senator. Oh, they know exactly what's going on. You people don't know. You're conspiracy theorists. Can you get a clue? Okay, the word conspiracy theory was created so that they can lump in all of these things that are true and serious, like chemtrails, like human ritual sacrifice, okay, like all of the things that go on, and they dump it into this basket of conspiracy theory where then they throw things in like UFOs and Sasquatch, and they shake up the basket, and people go, oh, that sounds like a conspiracy theory. What's next? The Sasquatch monster's going to show up my lawn? And they just dismiss it because their brains can't process thought. They can't think their way through a paper bag or how to get out of one. Yet they continue to kill us off. And then you have articles like this where they're saying, look how beautiful the sky is. What a beautiful picture. And look at the quote unquote contrails, the water vapor that's escaping the plane. And then they explain to you why it looks so beautiful and what a beautiful photo this guy has taken. Give me a break. Who's buying it? If you're out there and you've read this article and you're dumb enough to believe it, please lock yourself up somewhere for a while and come back to reality when you're ready. These aren't real clouds. It is not water vapor that's coming out of these airplanes. And they want you to think, okay, that these are contrails. The article goes on to say the phenomenon of contrails occurs when aircraft flies above 25,000 feet. When the air temperature is around minus 86 degrees Fahrenheit, this causes water vapor emitted by the engines to crystallize and form the familiar white streaks across the sky known as contrails. Rainbow contrails make for a stunning picture like this image. Are you kidding me? Yes, look how stunning it is. They're dumping cancer on us, folks. They're dumping diseases on us. They're dumping Alzheimer's on us. They're dumping autism on us. All of these things through the sky, through this quote-unquote water vapor. Research is shown from many scientists. Many people have come forward talking about how serious an issue this is. You know what they do with it? They shut the door in your face and they throw it into the conspiracy theory basket with the Sasquatch monster. So when you're at home and you're saying, oh, I don't care about this stuff, but when you get cancer in 20 years, or your wife gets cancer, or your child gets cancer, or your parent gets cancer, and you want to continue to believe that it's some coincidence that these diseases keep popping up, that they're not forced on us with these chemicals, that this poison that they give us? When it happens to you, then maybe you'll decide that you want to wake up and research this stuff and see why more and more people are getting sick every day, why autism has increased by 10,000%. 10,000%. Not even 100%. 10,000% over the last 40 years. Do you think it's all just a coincidence? Huh? Because if you live life thinking it's a coincidence, they're going to continue to make you sick. They're going to continue to poison you, your children, your grandchildren. And if you want to sit back and wait and allow that to happen, have a good time. Have a great time. Until you're the one affected by it, that's when you'll step up and say something, but it'll be too late. Because we allow them to do this stuff, and then what do? We go, oh, that's a serious issue. I should be concerned. Hold on, I got a text message. Oh, it's a meme or a meme, whatever they call those. Let me get back to that. Let me get back to the important stuff. Being a zombie, being a cattle, a piece of meat for these people. As they continue to mock us in our face, releasing articles like this, promoting chemtrails, promoting them and saying, look how beautiful they can be. Now chemtrails come in all different colors. They don't just have to look like gas that comes out of someone's rear end. Now it can look like a rainbow. It even comes in the gay pride colors too now. Not God's promise rainbow. No. It comes in gay pride rainbow. Absolutely sickening. Stuff like this fires me up. It makes me ill. Okay, I've done videos on this before, and I'll continue to talk about it because it's a serious issue that nobody wants to address. Nobody will address it. Okay, it's like the opposite of what goes on with climate change and global warming. Okay, they go out of their way to try to present you doctors and scientists that say that global warming and all this stuff is real and it's true and it's going on and it's because of us, because we've done all this stuff. They go out of their way. They push doctors on you. They hide the real ones and they push these bogus ones, bought and paid for, part of the occult. Okay, people who are Satanists, these scientists that they push, who are a part of their agenda. They push them in your face so they can convince you that that's real. But when it comes to an issue like this, they won't even address it. They'll just roll their eyes. When scientists after scientists come forward with evidence of what this is, when you could look into the CIA documents, you can look into Project Cloverleaf and see that they've been doing this to us since 1975 and possibly before then. But nobody will address it because it's not part of their agenda, because this is part of the wake-up call, and they don't want it to be. So they'll throw it away, they'll throw it in the garbage, and they'll let somebody go look for it and say, oh, wait a minute, isn't that a conspiracy theory like the UFO landings and stuff like that? Yeah, it is. Oh, these stupid conspiracy theorists. We all need to wake up, okay? We need to wake up to what they're doing to us, to how they're doing it, to why they're doing it, because the core of this is Satanism. The core of this is their worship of Satan, these sacrifices that they make through doing these rituals, whether it's biological warfare, and we're dying off as a result of what they're doing. That's part of their ritual. That's part of the spiritual warfare. This is population control at its finest. That's what chemtrails are. They're not water vapors that come out of the back end of an airplane, okay? And now that they're pushing it as, oh, how beautiful, who knows what's next? They probably will start making chemtrails in all different colors, and everybody will support it like a bunch of cattle. They'll go, look, today it's red in the sky and purple. Whoa, beautiful. People will take pictures. They'll post it on their Facebook. They'll post it on their Twitter. They'll post it on their Snapchat, or whatever stupid thing that they sit on all day. They'll post it and say, look how cool that is. Doesn't that look cool? It looks cool, right? And then people like me will be outspoken talking about how it causes all of these problems in all of us and all humans, how it is biological warfare, how it's geoengineering. And they'll say, oh, stop it. Can't you just enjoy it? Why do you have to be so negative? Can't you just enjoy the chemtrail? Can't you enjoy the colors of the poison that they're dropping on us? Because this positive society that they're trying to create. They want you to find the positive in everything. That's what they want. Find the positive in every single thing. You know why? Because if you look for the negative, you're going to find something. You know what you're going to find? You're going to find a rabbit hole. And you know what the bottom of the rabbit hole is? These people, these Satanists, the synagogue of Satan, the Illuminati, the secret societies who are doing this to us. So while other people continue to look for the positive in this world, I'll continue to look for the negative. You know why? Because when you look for the negative, you see the truth. Because you see their lies, their lie after lie after lie. Satan was the master of lies. That's who they worship. These people are nothing but liars, manipulators, and they'll do whatever they can to trick the masses. And it continues to work because they have the masses so dumbed down that they cannot look past their own reflection. They can't look past their own iPhone. Look, chemtrails, new, coming soon in different colors. Ooh, I'm telling you, that's what's next. That's how ridiculous this will get. What's next is they'll have green chemtrails, and they'll tell you that it's just to create a beautiful atmosphere in the sky for the people below. And it'll make green clouds and all these things. And everybody's going to applaud, take photos, and continue on with their lives completely asleep, while people become innocent bystanders of this and get lung cancer and Alzheimer's and all of this stuff because nobody will wake up and look. The world that you perceive is not what it seems to be. This reality that we're all living in, well, I'm not, and most of you listening aren't, but the rest of the people are living in is a controlled reality. It is a controlled lie. You are wasting time, wasting seconds, and nobody's going to care until they're affected by it, and then it's going to be too late. And they'll likely not look in this direction anyway, because they'll listen to what the doctor says, and he'll say oh yeah, well, he got cancer. Well, wait, he has lung cancer, doc. Oh, did he ever smoke? No. Oh, well, his great-grandfather has smoked and he had lung cancer, so it's genetically related. Oh, okay. Hello. Hi, this is reality calling. They're poisoning us. They're killing us. They're making us all weak and sick day after day because we're allowing them to do it. We're enabling them to. We have to stop this from happening. We have to spread the word. People need to wake up and snap out of this and fight back against it. This is just more stupid, idiotic behavior from people, photographing this, tweeting it up, and then, of course, the propaganda machines have to pick up on the story because they're laughing their tails off going, can you believe this? They don't even care that it's, we'll call it contrast. They don't even care. They're getting chemicals dumped on them, but they're going, ooh, look at the rainbow. And like I said, that's what's to come next. Watch. Colored chemtrails to keep the masses going ooh and ah as they get dumped with chemicals, and these sick Satanist elitists laugh their rear ends off at our expense. We all need to put our foot down. We all need to stay praying for our brothers and sisters to wake up so something can be done about this before the trumpets sound, because there's too many souls at stake that are just allowing themselves to be chemically induced and put in this chemically induced sleep that they're all in. And then their entire lives go by in a blink of an eye and they never get to find God. They never find Jesus Christ. They never get led to heaven because they're getting chemicals dumped on them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then they just go, huh? Because we allow these Satanists to do it. I thank you for listening to today's show. God bless all of you and your families. May peace be with you.